Hey! Welcome to Unfinished Business, where I go back and complete games I left unbeaten. Now, there's a ton of games I didn't finish when I was a youngling that are very personal and reveal my character, and that's all beautiful and whatnot, but before we jump into the deep, dark recesses of my mind, let's take it a little easy, do something semi-relevant. Black Ops 2 came out like 2 months ago, and hey, I never beat the first one, so... Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for some good old-fashioned Call of Duty bashing, but you gotta remember that these now annual COD games come from an impressive pedigree, starting with the momentous original leading into Call of Duty 2, which was a system seller, and of course, the massive, highly influential game changer that was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. See, that was a good one. By the time Black Ops hit, I was pretty burnt out on this series that I respected. World at War had decent multiplayer and zombies, but a forgettable single player that totally underused Kiefer Sutherland's total badassery. Then Modern Warfare 2 hit, and though at the time I had fun with it, especially heading into college where downtime consisted of veteran spec ops with my friends, and pretending I knew anything about politics and females, I don't remember much from the game. Except for the terrible, terrible campaign plot. Just awful, guys. My brother got Black Ops, and though I wasn't very interested in it, I definitely spent some quality time with it. The multiplayer was tolerable. I used to just throw music on and zone out running around like a spaz. Zombies was way less appealing to me, but at the time I thought Treyarch finally pulled off the single player, even if it was still more of the same. So you know what, I think I'll enjoy this. I stopped at a Vietnam level out of difficulty, but I don't remember much else, so this will be a refresher. So let's do it!
Everything is ready. Gear up.
Well, luckily the game still feels decent. Most of the appeal of Call of Duty is often its fast, smooth feel. At its worst, it's simply a toy to play with. It feels nice, but offers no real satisfaction. Right now, though, despite the control, the environment seems empty, and of course feels extremely familiar. Okay, I'm sorry, this is only a minute into the game. I'm sure it's just your typical slow opening, even though they are forcing the excitement way too much. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Were they really doing this so early into the game? What is this, Sonic 06? How you press a button to set my character on a scripted path isn't exciting. It's silly. Damn it, I'm doing it again. It's just a slow opening. Surely just a slow opening. Sure. Really? That was it? I couldn't at least play through an exciting opening without you interjecting with this crap? Am I going to get to the part that I actually play, or are we going to keep doing these events that give the player full control over the protagonist? Look, this poor bastard's planning here for me to kill real quickly. I'll break convention.
Convoy ahead, do not engage.
You serious, bitch? It's Call of Duty. I would kill them all without reloading. What is this crap? Are we being serious here? Is this their idea of building tension, just standing around while hardcore music plays? I got an Ice Cube standing next to me. This dude kicked Debo's ass. Let's start the ruckus. Come on. God damn it. Amazing. My balls are being rocked so hard right now. I mean, just look at this rock. It's huge. Awesome. Finally get to kill some stiff AI who stand out in the open. Crap is satisfying. Ish. Well, it was, but when your game mechanics are akin to popcorn, they get stale after recycling them for so many years. They're really trying to hype this situation up, but nothing is really happening. Oh, sorry. You shoot Fidel Castro. Except that's not Fidel Castro. The dude is still alive. That's a body double. Bank on it, son. Also, quick thought. Is he explaining all of this to his interrogator? Shot that dude in the face. Shot that dude in the face. Then ran across an airfield while it was exploding. Kinda had a little hitch in my step and I couldn't sprint consistently, but I made it across to only get exploded once. Okay, I know I'm ripping into it like your average angry gamer, but I'm sure it's just because it's the beginning of the game. Oh, see, I told you Castro wasn't dead. It's funny though, because I don't remember that happening in my initial playthrough. Must have just got lucky, I guess. Alright. Hey, remember when Call of Duty was semi-realistic? Hey, you deserve this. Punching me in the face was extremely rude. You're not forgiven until you take my sack to your head. Take it. Okay, so we're going to escape a prison by beating one guard over the head with a rock. Sounds legit.
This is step one.
What is step 2? Ascend from darkness. 3.
Ah, he's trying to be like Tyler Durden with his intricate steps. Even though it's a stretch to think pulling a helicopter down into a building with a harpoon was planned. Ah, it's like CTU from 24, except it's full of pansies like Mason and not dudes like Jack Bauer who decapitate mofos on command. Jesus, it even tries to do the camera angles the same, even though that abandons the style of Call of Duty, which never leaves the viewpoint of character. Making references and paying homage to other works of art can be great when it's subtle and doesn't hurt the story, like in a Tarantino flick or a Yeezy song, but when it's painfully obvious what they're trying to do, it becomes incredibly distracting. Oh, Prophecy. Mason's programmed by the numbers to kill JFK. See, this is their attempt at foreshadowing. Yeah, very subtle. And knowing that this is the same writing team that thought Remember Me's twist ending was rad as hell, they actually have him be the killer for the shock. Like murdering a bunch of people in an airport when that made little to no sense at any point in the narrative. Then it's more of the same crap we've been doing with annoying little gimmicks thrown in. See, that's the major issue here. Give me a crossbow doesn't effectively change the formula we've been following. At the end of the day, the enemies still die with one shot from any gun. They still run at you the same way, and I'll only be using this gun a few times before I run out of ammo. This isn't the gravity gun from Half-Life 2, which becomes a primary focus through two major sections of the game.
When it arrives, we read it, pull out that record, and play it on the air. Like this one.
And now the Vietnam cliches start, complete with this overused song. Yeah, why not just add to this patchwork of crap? What a load of ass. Oh, by the way, this is Hudson.
The guy was an ice cube.
No, that's Ice Cube, silly. So after walking White Ice Cube down a straight line for no reason and then doing another quick time kill, because that hasn't gotten old already, we're back to where I left off. Oh, my mistake, they actually do introduce a new game mechanic in Black Ops. Diving. Well, see, now I remember why I stopped playing this level. It wasn't out of difficulty, it's because they don't tell you what to do in this area. See, they'll tell you to do the most ridiculous things in order to make it feel more like a Hollywood blockbuster, effectively taking any choice out of the player's hands, but then they go and simply misdirect you during a mess of a sequence. At least I'm through with it now, working my way through another mission with more gimmicks.
Mason.
Reznov, how'd you get out of Vorkuta? Never thought I'd see you alive.
Not are you, my friend.
Bullcrap! That dude is fake. Dude's faker than an injury in Italian soccer. My man's faker than McLovin's ID. My man's faker than an Ethiopian McDonald's. You are a fake. You are a fake. F-A-K-E. F-A-K-E. Ah, more button prompts. I'm being as sincere as I've ever been. This is embarrassing. At release, this was the most high-profile video game. News networks were all over it, talking about the amount of money it was raking in. A game that essentially plays itself. Dear God, one of the biggest releases in video game history is the gaming equivalent to a kiddie ride outside of a grocery store. See, they played it for me, and now I'm no longer immersed. Shoot! The game just fails to offer anything of variety. Again, having button prompts like this doesn't shake up the core gameplay. It's just a silly way for the designers to make the game more cinematic, but effectively knocks me out of the experience by simply being a flat scene. You can have good QuickTime events, but are you really going to make them this insanely stagnant? Then what happens during this level? It's just another hallway after another, killing everything with 2 bullets. The core gameplay still unchanged and unchallenged. Oh, and he's about to get shot.
It was really smart to have a brisk conversation on the side of a rooftop while a bunch of soldiers chase after you. Let's go get some apple juice, bitches. Yeah!
Yeah, this doesn't look familiar. Oh, quick prophecy. You were reverse engineered by Reznov to kill these 3 guys and to hallucinate the Russian after his death. Bank on it, snitches.
But Wesley Badman, aren't you reading too much into this? It's all the Call of Duty. All I want is action. Transformers 2 is the pinnacle of filmmaking.
Oh, Jesus. What about Bulletstorm? All action, but with its unique guns and environment, every encounter can offer something new. Gears of War doesn't offer the gamer millions of guns, but everything it does provide helps create awesome new scenarios. Take, for example, the Krill sections of the first, or facing down the Berserker for the first time, or the split moments that occur throughout the series. It's not good enough just to have a solid engine, but Black Ops absolutely relies on this conviction. Even though the engine is aging like milk in the Sahara. Or Sahara, I don't know. Not only that, it keeps cutting in with cheesy interrogation scenes that the argument that it's just action doesn't feel legitimate. Fake! You were legitimate, fake bro. Get the hell up out my hole, alright? Shark legit got all hot and bothered about Tyler Durden's sweet ass and we're like, F it! Make him rush in and put a bow on him. Done and done. Dan out of Dan. Am I right or am I right?
You have nothing to add to this conversation? You're gonna say something smart? What? You're just gonna sit there, I say something smart, and then you respond. That's how it works. Nothing? Nothing at all. You robotic bitch. How dare you? You have nothing else to do? You just gonna leave? You're just gonna leave like that? Pussy.
What the f*** wrong with you?
I know, right? God, I'm glad you understand. Too bad you're gonna die in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and you're dead.
P.O. Go get him.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of will.
Sometimes they even come close to having something original, but it's either illegitimate or easily abandoned. Like this little Blackbird sequence that boils down to pushing buttons when the game asks you to do so until you go back shooting everything in sight. Groundbreaking stuff here. You just end up repelling again. Killing an avatar is really fun. Really fun. And though I hate to resort to this, comparisons between Black Ops and Modern Warfare must be made. Obviously, the tight shooting mechanics contributed to a lot of the appeal of the original Modern Warfare, but it also had something all of the COD games since have had a serious lack of. Pacing, yeah, that little thing. Call of Duty 4 was just a balanced game. And here's a very scientific graph that may or may not illustrate this. For the first half of the game, you had a nice ebb and flow between the more low-key, methodical combat of the Russian missions and the chaos of the Middle Eastern levels. Interspersed throughout were genuinely unique moments, like the all-gillied-up level and controlling the AC-130. It felt organic and honest, and kept the narrative breathing and unexpected. Having to stick to the shadows with a smaller Special Forces squad, and seeing your teammates die left and right in the Middle East made sure the combatants you were facing throughout the narrative were always extremely intimidating, like they were in the first two. It helps make moments like hiding in the grass while a small militia passes by insanely intense. In Black Ops, I would be questioning why we weren't attacking these guys, but Modern Warfare has established that doing so would lead to a quick death. The build-up wasn't a few seconds of waiting before running around and shooting dumb AI again and again. And they didn't simply change up the gameplay with minor gimmicks, it slowly built upon the key areas of it. It's never push a button to do something that looks cool. It was always, here's a new gameplay twist, now adapt to it and use it to surpass these obstacles. By the end of the game, the pace is naturally amped up, making those last few missions so damn compelling. Love it! This tight structure is why I can go back and play Modern Warfare to this day and still find it exhilarating. Not only that, but the narrative focus was deftly handled. For me, it was the first war game with a comprehensible story that had weight past the history it tried to evoke. The characters mattered, and there was real emotion to the situations, but it still felt grounded in reality and respectable to the gamer. Now Call of Duty tries to be as goofy as possible, and it's far less attractive than it was with Modern Warfare. God, I wish I was playing Modern Warfare right now. But no. I'm playing Black Ops.
Oh god, he's back at rebirth.
See, even the interrogator is sick of this crap. Oh, by the way, that's Hudson in the booth up there. It'd be funny if some of these predictions were actually accurate.
My name is Victor Reznov, and I will have my revenge!
Mason, no!
No, that... I couldn't have predicted that. Dear God. Have I played this game before? Did I go back and finish the game but then repress my memories and completely forgot? No. No, 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 no.
Why can't you remember? Reznov's dead, Mason. Did you hear me? He's dead! Reader's right. We're out of time.
Wait! There's still one more prediction I didn't prove. Maybe I'm not caught in a cycle of crap. Oh, as much as it pains me to do, I have to go back and beat the game to see whether I played it again or not. Oh man, I just gotta get through this crap one more time. Listen, even after all this crap I've spewed, it must be said that it hurts me to rip this game to shreds. This should remain a great series. Hell, it's arguably the most defining of this generation, for better or for worse. But imagine the position Treyarch is in here. They're forced to develop a new game in another developer's franchise under an inconceivable time limitation. Playing the multiplayer, you can tell they are at least trying to do something different, but with the time, old engine, and likely rigid structure set out by Activision, they can only do so much, hence the gimmicky weapons and goofy set pieces. Jesus, it even ends with a stereotypical alt-puss rock song. No, I must have played it twice. Maybe more than that. I've been brainwashed. I'll say I remember it, but then I'll just repress the memories and keep playing it till the day I die. Who would do such a thing? Who would benefit from such a conspiracy? My brother got Black Ops. 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 What's up, bitch? You son of a bitch. You made me try to play this damn game twice!
Tried?
No!
Dude, you never played this game before. It's just insanely predictable, you crazy asshole.
Are you serious?
I've never seen you play this stupid game since it launched. I don't even know why you play the campaign. All anyone cares about is the multiplayer and zombies.
Well, in that case... Well, overall, didn't enjoy myself, guys, but I learned a valuable lesson in pacing, which I will remember for the rest of my life. So help me God. Well, I really appreciate you guys stopping by to play another game with me, but it's about the time we shove off, so have a good day, and we'll see you next time on Unfinished Business.
Yes, he's completely ignorant to the whole situation. He believes the game is simply predictable. He knows nothing of the truth. Yes, I will. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Hey! Are you a big fan of Call of Duty, specifically the Black Ops games? Then completely disregard everything I just said and subscribe to my channel for more Unfinished Business vids. And check out my last one on Resident Evil 2, where I rap and cry like a little girl. Don't want to get into a committed relationship with a guy like me? Understandable, who would? So happy you just shoot me a like and comment or something. I'd really appreciate it. Also, all those channels I just parodied, I love them, and you should check them out if you haven't already. Okay, I'm done.